Okay, find an equation of a line with a slope and a given point. This is half as long as the other one because you already have m, but now you have to find b. The only difference is now you don't have a choice of points to plug in. But maybe that makes everything all that much easier. So now, instead of saying find m, find b, reassemble, the steps are just find b, reassemble. So this would be m, x, y. Y is -1. M is 5. X is 9. There we go. Y equals mx plus b. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing or something different. What? Oh, okay. Find the line parallel to the above. Aha. So we now have a similar question. Y equals mx plus b. Y is equal to mx plus b. Here you go. Y equals mx plus b. Now, last one. Find the equation of the line perpendicular and going through the origin. Going through the origin is because I want to give you a break. Okay, so the way we find the slope, because m was 5 before, you put the old slope down there. And you get the negative reciprocal. Okay? Any two lines, so here's what the underlying principle is if you have a line, let's say, think about this. If you want to make it reflect through, no, that's, sorry, you want to make them perpendicular. Okay, so let's say one line, let's see here, I'm going to just put them through the origin so you can look at their slopes. You can put the intersection point somewhere else if you like, but just for the sake of argument, let's say this is, yeah, I don't like that line. Let's change that line. Let's make it like this. Maybe this is 2, 5. But it wouldn't be, it would be 5, 2. Right, that's the whole point. 5, 2. Yep, there we go. And I want this one over here on the other direction. I want it to also be just, there we go. If this point is 5, 2, then what's this point over here? Well, it would be -2, 5. All right? So the slope of this curve would be change in y. They both have the origin, change in y over change in x, so that's just y over x. But what's this one? Well, that one is change in y over change in x. Y is 5, -2. That's fine. But what happens if it's just a number? It's not. So if it's a fraction, you flip it and you switch the sign. And if it's a number, exactly the same thing happens. It's just that one of these numbers is 1. So it would look more like this, like 1, 7. The slope is change in y over change in x. And then this would be over -1 and then up 7. So it would be change in y over change in x. I did this wrong. Hold on. This one will be 7, 1. Change in y is 1. Now it's correct. Okay? So you still switch these two values and put a negative on one of them. And you may say, well, what if I put the negative on the wrong one? It's okay, because then you'd end up with this point down here, which is 1, -7, you see. So it doesn't matter which way you put the negative, as long as you flip these two inputs, flip the x and the y around, and put a negative on one of them, then you're going to get the perpendicular line. Again, it's going through the origin, but who cares, right? So this is the whole rationale behind why this works. And go back to the problem. Y is equal to mx plus b, but doesn't matter, we're going through the origin, so we are done.